Increase that back, keep that waist in check, and you will get that V taper.
Top of the morning, OG, man. Today is a day to be great. It is December the 12th. Today's back day, man. We're going to focus on not only just the back, but just the back pulling, but we're going to focus on the bottom part of the back, the lower lats, the lower region of the back to get that nice V taper. We're going to hit 6 exercises that's going to target just that lower region, man. I'm going to show you what I do, how I do it, to make sure that the stomach looks smaller. And how can we do that? We can expand that turtle shell to make it wider, man. So let's get started. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. It's a little later than usual. 7:17 in the morning. OG had some work to do, and it kind of pulled me back from my normal schedule. But they don't stop us, man. We still grinding. We make adjustments. We get back into it. Let's get started. Dude, we're going to start off with lat pull downs. We're going to have the machine right here behind me, lat pull downs. But we're going to use a reverse grip first. We're going to do 6 sets. I'm going to start off with a warm-up set. Then I'm going to tap it out with some working sets.
OG, I left my mic at home and it sounds terrible through my camera mic, so I'm going to do a voiceover on some of these clips. Just to remind you, this is my warm-up set. The goal for the warm-up set is to get the muscles activated. Not only get the muscles activated, get the tendons and the joints and the shoulder loosened and happy and fluent. Get blood flowing. So as you see, I'm extending my arms as far as I can above my head and pulling with my elbows driving to the ground past my waist, squeezing on the bottom and extending on the top. That's all I'm focusing on right now, is opening my back and closing it, not thinking about my arms or nothing else. This is what lat pull down is all about.
See, that one, well, warm-up set, as you saw, I was focusing on the fluency of it, focusing on the extension and the squeeze at the bottom. As you see on my last couple of sets, I was holding the bottom position. For me, that activates the lower muscles, activates the muscles I'm working on. I got 4 more sets. I'm going to show you the first working set. My warm-up set was at 100. I'm going to jump up to about 120, 140, put a working set for 10 reps. Then I'll show you the last set for me, the 5th set, heavier and with more about building that muscle.
Here goes one of my working set. I believe this is the 3rd set. My back is now engaged. I feel the muscle fibers working. I have now excluded my biceps as much as possible, but you see my arms are flaring out. That means I'm pulling some of that weight with my forearms. I need to change that. Be very careful with elbows flaring out with this exercise because you're using your forearms. But I'm trying my best to keep those elbows in tight and stretching on top and squeezing on bottom.
So that was my 3rd set, man. I'm at 160. Felt the weight. I think I'm going to stay there because I don't want to push the envelope. Yeah, that's my first exercise. Don't forget your wrist straps, because it does better for your back. That way your grip, your hand grip doesn't take and get weak after each and every set. So you want to use these. These help the arms from getting tired. You want to focus on the lower back. Let's get my 4th and 5th set. I'll show you the 5th set.
Last set, best set, baby. Let's get it in. At this point, I'm really feeling the muscles work. I am making sure, even though I feel it, I don't want to start swinging that weight around and using momentum. I am doing a little pull from the back on the top, swinging just a little bit because of muscle fatigue. That happens. But when I do that, I make sure I engage the back at the bottom.
I felt that one. Man, my back's up. My back is already feeling the fire. Feeling my mid lats. Now I'm going to stay on the same machine. Change up to a more closer grip with the pull handle. You see how I do it. We're going to go for 5 sets of 10 at about the same weight to build these lower lats. Get that V taper going. So this is the handle I'm talking about. It's what I'm going to use now for my 2nd exercise.
Here goes a tip for you when you're doing lat pull downs, whether it's wide, close, as I'm doing now. Make sure that pad that holds your legs down is tight. You want that pad to go across your hip region, snugging those hips. because it keeps the upper body strong, also engages that core and give you a stable position to utilize your back muscles. You want those legs swinging everywhere. Oh man, coach done pull off his hoodie. He's showing some OG muscle. Coach, you're looking pretty good. But there's one problem with coach is going way too fast. Coach, we build a muscle. We're not building ego. Stop slinging that weight and control it on the extension. I give you a break on this one.
Hey, with my last set of these bad boys. I actually went 4 sets, man, because I'm drilling in my lats. I want to say some more for another machine. Let's get it. I'm going to show you my last set, show you how I squeeze, hold. The goal is 8 to 10 reps. Let's get it.
Good coach's turtle shell looking like Leonardo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Man, this workout works. I'm telling you, increase that back, keep that waist in check, and you will get that V taper. Again, this is the last set. I'm feeling it. I'm stretching. I'm digging deep and getting those last final reps.
Man, that broke Coach's back, as Mike Tyson said. I broke my back. I just broke it, y'all. That was exercise number 2. Now we're going to find some other machines. Do some heavy pull. All right, fam. So I landed on this famous machine everybody seems to be on all the time. See right here. Look, the row machine. What I'm gonna use these handles right here to target my lower lats, all right? My lower back. Let's get it. I'm going for about 4 to 5 sets. Maybe 4 sets. See what happens. Maybe 5 sets. You never know. I'm going by feel, starting off with 2 plates, add a plate each set. Building this muscle, not building egos. Of course, I'm gonna stop when I feel like I can't control the weight.
As you see now, what I'm doing is adjusting the seat, seeing how that row arm feels. If I'm high enough, if I'm too low. I believe for this particular session, I was too high. I want to make sure I feel the range of motion from elbow extended to elbow past the waist. Once I have it set, I go in, and all I'm doing is tipping the cup. I'm tipping the cup behind me, driving the elbows past my waist, arching that back. And the reason why I arch my back is, for me, that engages more of the erectors, the spine, and give me a better feel when the elbows go past my waist.
Gonna bump it up to 3 plates now. Back feeling strong. Gonna knock out about 8 reps on this one.
Another tip is, when you're using this machine, you want to drive your palms toward your body, like thumbs up toward your waist. Thumbs up, keeping those elbows tucked as much as possible. I know some of us are wide guys. It's hard for us to do it, but really focus on driving your elbows in.
See my form on this machine here. I'm acting like I'm tilting a cup and pouring it behind me. So that means that the first beginning part of it, I got full extension, meaning my arms are fully extended, my shoulder caps are in alignment with my chest, not extending beyond that region, but extending my back. Then I pull, my chest, my sternum is pressing against that plate or that bench towards the back end. When I'm squeezing my back, I lay off of it, arch my back slightly to get more deeper feel control in my back. So you're tilting the cup behind you, pulling. Once you get to your elbows on your side, extend your elbows past your waist and tilt your back, like just slightly arch to get a good squeeze in your back. Here goes set number 3.
I can't say it again or even more how important and how it's an advantage to have some straps so that your hands don't overwork and your forearms overwork. On this set, I am feeling it, you can tell, but on that squeeze, my back is arching. My chest is pressing, my sternum is pressing against that pad, and utilizing that force to open my chest as I squeeze my back.
So for the last set, I decided to keep it short, about a 30, 45 second minute rest. Let's knock out this last set and move on to our next exercise.
As me and the homies, AD and Rick say, last set, best set. Look, as I position my body, making sure that body is upright, chest is against that pad. As that weight comes closer to my waist, then I arch and extend my back and drive the elbows close to my waist so that I can make sure those muscles in the back are fully engaged. This is the last set, y'all. I'm telling you, coach feels it. He's swinging a little bit, using momentum. That's okay. We still building muscle. We're not building egos.
So I landed on the machine, cable pull machine. We're going to use this machine, these straps. My homie Yellow, they're putting in some work. We're going to knock this out, 4 sets of 10, and get it going, all right? We're going to make sure on this exercise, we're going to fully extend, and we're going to pull our elbows past our waist, focusing on the lower lats, and do a little arch on the back. It's very similar to the other machine movement, but this time we don't have nothing on our chest. So we want to pay attention to where our shoulders are, make sure we're not extending them too far past our chest region. We keep those things not locked, but in place, and pulling only with our back muscles as much as possible. Enough said. Here goes my second set.
So this machine here, this cable row, it challenges the core. You're challenged with keeping that core and that back stable as you pull this weight towards your waist. My focus here is to keep that bar and that cable in alignment and driving again those elbows close to the waist, down toward the back and past the waistline as a straight line. Building muscle, not ego.
I think I can go heavier, man. So, playing around with these weights today. I like the energy level is getting up, feeling stronger. So I'm at 140. Let's go 180, man. I can just strap in back.
With every exercise, there's always a setup. You want to make sure when you get into the exercise, like I just did, I checked my body, my alignment, my back position, my elbows, where my hands are before I even start moving that weight. With that said, it allows you to focus on what muscles you're working. So pay attention to your body before you move the weight.
All right, fam, here goes my last set. After I finish this, I'm going to jump up and finish the workout with some pulls. With these two rope extension tools, if you will. I'm going to show you how we're going to do those pulls. But now let's get to this last set.
Here we go. This is the last set. Making sure I'm finishing that on top. Coach doesn't always have perfect form. Coach does have times when the muscles are tight and he starts swinging the weight. And at this point, in my eyes, Coach is swinging weight. If you think he's swinging the weight improperly, drop a comment below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my videos, my friend.
All right, Z. Here goes the last exercise. We're going to do some rope pulls. I got 2 ropes attached to the cable. We're going to squeeze them out, go for extension. And else we can squeeze by expanding our arms wide.
I must say, I am not a true fan of this exercise. It may be because I just don't enjoy doing it or how it feels. I know it works. I definitely feel my lats are engaged, my back is engaged, but I am challenged to favor this exercise. I'm not telling you not to do it because of my feelings, but it's a great exercise. Here's another angle so you can see how it looks from the front side of me pulling this cable toward my body. The motions of my elbows are always the same for pull day, especially when the palms are facing each other. I'm driving my hands, my elbows past my waist and engaging that back with a slight arch. Again, I just don't like this exercise. Don't hate me.
I found. Let's go to the last exercise, last movement of the day, or even last set of the day. Finish it out on top. Finishing my lats are pumping. My lower back is engaged. I feel like I did what I need to do. So check out the last set. We'll call it a close for today.
As you see, my feet are shuffling. What I'm doing is trying to find that good position where the back is more engaged, more than my forearms or my chest. So I kind of scoot back a little more, feeling the extension, kicking my glutes out a little further, and feeling that squeeze. Yo, OG, what a back workout I had today. Man, as I said in the beginning, it's all about that waistline, the imagery, right? So if your waist is smaller than your back, what's you gonna look like? You're gonna have that V taper, right? Now, that doesn't mean you want a freaking back this wide because your waist is this wide. I mean, there's a catch to it, but there's some truth to it as well. If you find yourself looking blocky, right, straight up from your shoulders to your waist, and you got a pretty decent sized waist, maybe your waistline is 36 inches, 38 inches, that's not bad. I mean, we OGs. How about we just widen up your back a little more, right, to get that V taper, so when you're wearing your shirts, you have that illusion of that V. That's what this back workout is all about. Increasing those muscles that tie right into that waistline so that you can have your waistline and then you can go out wider. That's what it was all about today. Increasing your V taper to get the illusion of a smaller waist and give you that masculine wide body look that we all desire and want, because we all want to look powerful and we all want to look good. With that said, my friend, appreciate you watching this video. If you got any questions, drop a comment below. Share where you're from and your age. Let's connect, OG. This is a community. Also, while you're at it, like this video, subscribe, and share to other OGs about this channel, because what I provide to you is my OG life, and you can tap into it, take some of my advice, or even offer some of your advice to me in your comments. Let's grow this community together. Let's extend the love from our local spots to out into the international world. Enough said, my friend. Have a blessed day. Till next time, peace.